What is good cinematography? Is it using established rules of composition and lighting? Maybe, but that would void all the creativity. Is it visual storytelling? Partially, but visual storytelling is made up of more than just the cinematography. Is it just making pretty images? Again, I think this overlaps, but doesn't fully capture what cinematography is and can be. I apologize if all this comes off as me being pedantic, because I don't really have an answer to this question.
It's nice.
Sometimes I think good cinematography can just be a movie doing something original with its images. To try and answer this vague and probably unanswerable question, I want to look at one shot from First Cow. First Cow is such a cool and unique movie. It's beautifully designed and paced and establishes a tone I've never seen anywhere else. In this scene, we see the two protagonists of the film, Lou and Cookie, doing menial tasks while talking. Here's the shot. Okay, why do I think this shot is so cool? It's very simple. It holds for 50 seconds. There's no camera movement. The characters hardly even move. Everything in the shot is communicated through blocking and lighting. Cookie, our main point of view character, is in the foreground trying to forage for food. It's already been established that he isn't assertive and just wants to get by. He's hedged in by foliage and shaded by the trees so that his face is darker. He keeps his head down. He hardly talks. Contrasting him is Lou, standing in the background, slightly out of focus but prominent. He looks up at the sky, his face catches the sunlight. Rather than just trying to find food for that day, he's trying to think of a way for them to get rich. Everything about him is different than Cookie. His shoulders are back, he's in the open. Everything we know about these characters and everything we learn about them going forward is communicated by this shot, and it's done beautifully. It would have been easy for the filmmakers to shoot this as two singles, but it wouldn't have had the same impact. Let's see how it looks when we do it that way.
I had an idea once. Furs are one thing, but there's a precious oil in the
When it's shot as two singles, we still get the one in the dark and the other in the light, but it doesn't have the same magic. Being able to see them so closely and clearly contrasted is amazing. The filmmaker doesn't have to edit between the shots because our eyes can do the editing. There's so much visual interest as our eyes naturally shift between them. So what does this shot teach us about good cinematography? Honestly, it employs elements of everything I mentioned earlier. It's beautiful, it has dynamic lighting, the composition is striking and precise, and the characters are visually represented. This isn't to say that all good cinematography looks like First Cow. And this are all incredible shots. Part of what makes film so exciting is how diverse and original it can be. At the end of the day, maybe good cinematography is any time the image pulls me into the movie.